Yes.
So this is a Upart wig that I made specifically to cut into a bob. I literally used like a bunch of leftover hair and just kind of pieced together this bob, and yeah. So I have a clip on the hair just to kind of mark where I wanted my back to lay. It's not perfect, but yeah, it was more as a mark. And then I'm going to use this little plastic razor. I'm not sure what these are called, but then I'm just going to start cutting around the area where that clip was. If you are not comfortable using scissors, these are perfect to use because it allows you to cut a little away at a time without doing anything blunt and not being able to go back in and fix it. So I'm just going to keep cutting until I get enough hair cut away. And then I'm just going to start working my way around to the side. Your cut does not have to be perfect when you're cutting on the mannequin head, because once I put it on my head, I'm going to perfect the cut. This is more as an outline and as a guide to kind of get the shape that I'm going for. And I'm going to go in with some scissors just to clean up the cut a little bit, because when you do use these razors, they don't give you like a even cut. It gives you more of a feathered kind of cut. So I'm just going to take some scissors and just kind of clean up the cut a little bit before I put it on my head. Now I'm just going to place it on my head and sew it down like I do most of my Upart installations. Very basic. Just gonna go ahead and sew that down. And then once the wig is actually all the way sewn down, I'm gonna go in and fix the cut up more. So this is how it looks just from me cutting on the mannequin. And I want my side a little shorter. It's still a little too long for my liking. I don't want it to sit on my shoulder as much. So I'm just gonna go in with my razor and shorten it up. And be sure to take your time when cutting, because if you cut too much, you can't go back and add the hair back. So take your time. This video is, cut down and sped up to, just make the video shorter. But in real time, I did spend a lot of time working and cutting on this bob. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to shape it how I want to. I'm going on the other side. I'm going to start cutting me a slight bang and evening out that other side for you guys. And so after I get it to a comfortable length, I'm going to go in and start to curl it. I like a really layered bob, and curling helps me get my layers to fall right. So I'm going to use a flat iron for the shorter pieces and bump those. And then for the longer pieces, I'm going to use my Conair 1 1/4 barrel and curl away from my face like so. And yeah, I'm just going to start grabbing small to medium sections and curling away from my face. So as I curl, I'll start to see pieces that are a little too long or don't fall or how I want to, and I'm just going to go in with that little razor and trim it up. It really helps if you want layers. It really helps to curl your hair while you're doing it, because you can see how your hair will fall once the layers are in. finish that side, I'm just going to go to the other side and pretty much do the same thing. I'm going to take that barrel and curl away from my face, and as I curl, if I see pieces that aren't falling or laying how I want them to lay layeredly, then I'm going to, is layeredly even a word? I definitely just made that up. But I'm going to curl and see how the layers fall as I curl, and cut any pieces that need to be cut and layered properly. So now I'm pretty much finished. After I curl that top piece, I'm going to go on to blending. So I'm just going to part my hair how I want it, and then flat iron and bump my leave out so that it falls in with the layers. And that is pretty much it. Yeah, I love this bob. It was very lightweight and very easy to maintain for the most part. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and if you have any questions, leave them below, and I will see you all next video. Bye! Acts 2 Pedestrian.